Do you expect tips just because it says it now every
You
time?
want to expect the tips because we want
So
it.
if you do something,
I find it funny how everybody's complaining about this tip culture. I will say this though. If I'm going to a restaurant that got a drive through and I'm typing on one of the machines that got the nerve to ask me for a tip, I'm going to gladly hit no tip with a smile on my face every single time, and I'm not going to feel bad about it because what am I really tipping you for? It'd be different if I'm sitting down or something like that at a restaurant. But if I'm at somewhere like Tropical Smoothie and somebody else in the back making my drink and all you did was just hand it off to me, come on now. You know I'm not about to give you no tip. Don't even look at me like that. And one thing I can't stand when somebody actually asks me for a tip. Because now I don't want to give it to you. You should have just stayed quiet the whole time. You being worrisome at this point. You on the same lines as a scripper because scrippers always asking for a tip every 5 to 10 seconds. I showed you a titty. Can I get $10? Man, listen, bro. We ain't about to keep doing that. Now, I did have movers in my house one time before, and they asked me for a tip, but of course, I'm gonna give it to them, no problem. They ain't even had to ask me because that's some hard work. I can't even imagine doing that 6 days out the week. Okay, that's some strenuous work. You feel me? Now, I will say this: I can't stand these waiters and waitresses. Y'all been like really feeling yourselves. I ain't gonna say feeling yourselves, but getting real spotty these last 10 years up here talking about how, oh yeah, if you ain't got no money to tip your waiter, this and that, then you don't need to eat out here and all this other stuff. Where am I gonna eat at then? Okay? Where I'm gonna eat at? You think I wanna just keep on eating at McDonald's or any other fast food restaurant? You think I wanna just keep eating at home? I wanna eat somewhere different too. You know what I'm saying? I wanna take my lady over here. That's like me going to Walmart, right? And I'm buying groceries. I got no choice but to go through the cashier. I have to run into him before I leave anyway. When I go to these restaurants, I gotta bump into you. You gotta bring me my food. First off, do you think that I need you to bring me my food? I can get my own food. Okay? Y'all just there. And here's the thing. Definitely tip your waiters and your waitresses and stuff like that. Y'all treat them good. Especially if they treating you good. Definitely, right? But the thing is, right? Y'all have the nerve to be sitting up there telling somebody how to live their life and stuff like that. I already know some of y'all be sitting up there going to these restaurants and y'all don't even be tipping the way y'all supposed to. And like, I already know 20%. Of course, we already know this or whatever, right? But here's the thing. Depending on what restaurant I'm at, if that 20% starting to look kind of crazy, I'm going to still try to look out for you the best I can. But at this point, if it's starting to look crazy, you better take what you can get because some of y'all be having the nerve just because, oh, this 20% of what you just ate because I got more food and stuff like that. And you had to walk over here a couple more times. You expect me to go up on the dollar. And the thing is, though, y'all be having the nerve to ask for a tip and this and that, whatever, right? And y'all be giving horrible customer service. 80 to 75% of y'all be giving horrible customer service, but be having the nerve to tell somebody they need to tip you and stuff like that. You feel me? And some of y'all, depending on like these little fast food spots and stuff like that, something that's real simple, be having the nerve to say, oh, you paying for the experience and this and that. No. Man, what? I'm paying for my food. Give me my food and get the heck out of my face. What the heck you talking about? You feel me? And the thing is, though, I understand, like with other services and stuff like that, because you got people like that do hair, cut hair and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, now that's understandable, right? I understand, say, like, you own your own business. Yeah, y'all gonna give a set rate anyway. Them people don't really be looking for tips anyway. And sometimes they actually look out for you. And you can still tip regardless, you know. But, like, if it's somebody that's at an establishment, yeah, you probably need to tip them. Say, like, a barber. You know he paying for that chair. It's like paying rent. He pay for that booth every month. Now, he probably gonna give you a set rate, too, because this economy messed up. But the thing is, though, this man has the power to make the next 2 weeks of your life great or horrible. You feel me? Tip him. Now, obviously, if he don't nick you or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, you can do whatever you want with that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? If he getting you right, then go ahead, tip him. Because he can easily nick you or push you back and be having baby hairs growing on the side of your head and stuff like that. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not tipping. Oh, they going to always notice because best believe they talk. Best believe they talk. You feel me? But how y'all feel about this tip culture? I feel like it's getting out of hand. I really think it's getting out of hand. And, you know, the thing is with me, I'm never gonna feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, I stand on my own too, because you got people who do get uncomfortable and still give out a tip anyway. You know what I'm saying? They fall for it. And that's the thing about it, you know, a closed mouth don't get fed. You gotta keep asking, because you're gonna see somebody that's gonna fall for it. Me, I know how to stand on my own too, and I know how to tell you no. I have no problem telling nobody no. I've always been like that, even since I was young. All right, I have no problem telling nobody no, but you got some people, they can't do that. And you got people out here that do work for tips that be knowing how to prey on the weak. I ain't one of them, all right? How do y'all feel about it? I feel like a lot of these folks getting out of hand with this stuff because everybody want to tip for the smallest thing, okay? Y'all remember back in the day when it was a thing to say, well, like when you worked at McDonald's and they got the nerve to want $15 an hour because they couldn't never get your order right or stuff like that? Now they is getting $15 an hour. So my thing is, though, you see everything going up now. Y'all be having the nerve to ask for a 20, 25, 30% tip. Man, come on now. It's ugly out here. Y'all gotta be more generous, you know what I'm saying? And then you got DoorDash and all this stuff asking you to tip $10 or this and that, even though he only went down the street, like across the street from your house. How y'all feel about this? Y'all let me know in the comments. It's ugly out here.